Hi, Jacob Ray here. If you remember my last video, Female Orgasm, Secrets to a Full Body Mental Orgasm, I talked about the 4 basic principles for reaching an orgasm just with the power of your mind. To recap, these 4 principles were letting go completely, having a good imagination and the ability to focus within, awakening your sensuality, and having a sense of curiosity. Now, if you haven't watched that video yet, then please go ahead and watch that video first and then come back to this one. In the description below, I will put the link to the first video. Check it out. In this video, I want to talk a little more about the first principle, letting go completely, because that's the #1 principle you have to fully understand if you wish to have an amazing, mind-blowing experience. As you have already learned, orgasm is a mental experience. It happens in the brain and is being transmitted throughout the body. So if there is any kind of blockage, any kind of negative thought or a negative emotion coming up, then it's almost impossible to experience an orgasm, neither physically nor mentally. Now, what does it actually mean to let go, and how can you let go? For this, I invite you to join me in a little thought experiment. Are you ready? Okay. Imagine for a moment this scenario. You're in the desert. It's a beautiful sunny day. You look left and right, and there is nothing but sand. You're in the middle of nowhere. Imagine the desert flat and smooth. Good. Now imagine you are there driving a car. You are driving as fast as you like, because after all, there is no traffic, no roads. Everything is clear, and you have full sight. So you're driving straight ahead at full speed. And now, I want you to imagine, as you're driving, you begin to close your eyes. You're driving blind, so to speak. Really imagine you are there inside the car, driving really fast, but you can't see anything. Now, how does it make you feel? Is it unusual? Do you feel some discomfort? Are you scared? Maybe you are thrilled and excited. Do you feel like opening your eyes again to look where you drive? Okay, so ask yourself, what just happened? What's the difference? If you are like most people, you would feel the need to open your eyes again and to look where you are heading. But why? On some level, you know there is no real danger based on our assumption here. You know the road is empty, there is no barrier, no traffic, no humans or animals around. But still, you feel a sense of discomfort. It's not the same as driving with open eyes, right? But maybe you belong to the more adventurous type of people and you thought, hey, that's amazing, that was so cool. And you enjoy the ride because after all, there is nothing to worry about. Anyway, right? If that's you, that's great. But now, let's go one step further. Let's assume you're driving straight ahead, still with your eyes closed, and with the knowledge deep inside, there is absolutely nothing that can happen. There is no danger ahead of you. And now, while driving blind, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye, there is a huge cliff in front of you, and you are driving towards it. The cliff is deep and huge, and your car is about to fall every moment down the cliff. Just feel it for a moment as if you were there right now. Alright, how do you feel now? What happened? Can you see the difference here? Well, the reality is there is no difference. This whole scenario just played inside your mind. It's not real. The only difference was your perception of it. Within seconds, you felt all the emotions from pleasure to excitement to fear of death. There was no real danger, but still, you could feel something was different, right? As if it was real. We are conditioned to drive with open eyes, which is obviously common sense and anything other than that would be unimaginable, but also our behaviors and emotions we feel about something are conditioned. When we fear to let go, then only because of a bad experience we had in the past, but it also might be because of social conditioning. And sometimes these fears have nothing to do with us. We have just adopted and learned it from others. Of course, fear is a deep-rooted emotion in our subconscious mind to protect us from the real threat. But the brain doesn't know the difference between a real threat or an imagined threat. That's why dreams or nightmares are so real to us. And that's why you might have also felt some discomfort when I told you to imagine a cliff ahead of you. So the point is, if you can't let go, it's because of negative thinking and negative conditioning. The good news is you can change those negative thinking, you can change those negative thoughts and bad conditioning. But how? By bringing conscious awareness and focus in the here and now, you will be able to change negative thoughts. I would like to show you one simple but yet effective method to bring your awareness and your focus on the present tense and how you can let go of negative emotions. By the way, the method I'm going to show you can be used for any kind of negative emotion that you would like to get rid of. You can do this right now as I describe the process and pause the video when necessary. Okay, the first thing is bring your awareness to the present tense, to the here and now. A good way to do it is by slowing down your thoughts and noticing your own emotions and reactions inside your body. So here's what I mean. Sit upright and take a deep breath. Bring your attention to the sensations in your body. Feel your buttocks on the chair, sofa, or bed you are sitting on. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your hands resting on your lap. Notice your upper lips touching your lower lips. After each exhale, focus on another physical sensation. Do this for at least 3 minutes and notice all those little sensations in your body. The next thing is, think about a feeling you want to let go. For example, I can't contradict my boss even when I'm right, and that makes me angry. Or, I feel insecure when I have to give a speech and I feel it in my chest. Or to get back to our topic, I cannot really open up and let go during sex, and that makes me feel... Insert the emotion. Third, think about the situation where you have felt that emotion. See, every emotion we feel has a specific location in our body. And I want you to trace that emotion. Where in your body do you feel that emotion? Does it move inside? Is it circling around? Maybe pulsating? Does it have a shape or a color? Do you see an image related to that emotion? Scan your body and bring awareness to that emotion. Fourth, allow that feeling to come to the surface. Give yourself permission to feel that emotion, but don't fight against it and don't feed it. Don't try to talk yourself out of it, just allow it to be there. This is important. Then, ask yourself the following 4 questions and be honest when you answer them with yes or no. And should you answer one question with no, that's okay. Go to the next question. Question number 1. Ask yourself, can I accept this emotion at this very moment? Second question. Ask yourself, could I let this emotion go just for this moment? Third question. Ask yourself, would I let go of this emotion if I could? And the final question. Ask yourself, when? When would I let go? It doesn't really matter what your answer is, right now, maybe, tomorrow, or never. Just be honest with yourself and answer these questions. Depending on the intensity of the negative emotion, repeat these steps several times and feel if something has changed. With practice, you will notice that the initial emotion, the primal emotion, has changed, weakened, or even gone completely. By focusing on the here and now and with the help of these 4 questions, you disengage yourself from the negative emotion. Try it and have faith that the driver will not let you fall down the cliff. By the way, these 4 questions are known as the Sedona Method, a very powerful method to let go of negative emotions. If you would like to read more about this method, I'm gonna put a link in the description below. Check it out. Okay, I hope you have learned something new today. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up so I stay inspired to do more such videos in the future. And if you have any questions or even a useful strategy that you know of, to let go of negative emotions, please share it with us and write it in the comment section below. In my next video, I will be talking about the other important principle that you need to understand to reach an amazing orgasm. If you don't want to miss out, subscribe to my channel now to be notified when a new video is ready, and I will be in touch with you soon. I'm Jacob Ray. Talk to you soon.